Hey there, folks, and welcome. And we're coming to the end of the month of June, which means the end of Pride Month. And the last few years I've been talking about, since I've properly started talking about motorsports as a main thing on this channel, um, the LGBT plus community within motorsports. And I think last year, I'm pretty sure 2021 I did one a week. I think 2020 I did one a week. Um, Last year I did a couple of videos, and I think the gist of it was basically the same that we had in 21 and 20, which was it's good to see these initiatives going forward, and where people are working to better the position of the LGBT plus community. But it didn't feel like much was being done, and we needed to work more with intersectionality, and that felt like it was a bit of a struggle as well. And I'll be honest, I mean, I haven't followed it much this past 12 months. I haven't followed how Pride has been celebrated in the motorsport community this year. But I'll tell you what, I follow enough LGBT plus outlets to do with motorsport on social media that I should have seen something. And this year I quite simply didn't. Merck in F1 returned to that badge they have on the front, the one that Lewis said they want to keep all year, which has got pride flags put into it. But even then, I didn't see any fanfare about it. I didn't see Merck talking about it at all. And yeah, that was a bit of a shame. I mean, Aston Martin were working with Racing Pride. I haven't seen anything from either of them. Yeah, I can't really think of much that's come up. And in terms of intersectionality, we are taking a bit of a step back as well. I mean, W Series went bankrupt. We do have the F1 Academy, but that's not being promoted at all. And it doesn't have the same kind of platform that W Series does for drivers who have all of these other barriers to face against. It's a lot more like the traditional F1 feeder series, where it's if you've got money, you can get in. And I think that's a real issue. I mean, one of the things I did see was, because I've been getting more and more into NASCAR, I saw when NASCAR teams and NASCAR as a sport was doing its Pride initiatives. I went through the comments and read some of the backlash. Because in America, the existence of an LGBT plus person can, depending on where in the country you are, be a massive issue. And I mean, I was born in the UK when Section 28 still existed, just before the repealing of Section 28. And in my lifetime, we've seen civil partnerships be legalised and gay marriage be legalised. But as progressive as I feel Britain can be in those situations, I mean, I know Britain has a lot more to go, especially in regards to trans rights. There is so much more the British government needs to do. But I tell you what, for all the bigotry that I've faced in my life, there was nothing compared to what, about 3 weeks ago when I went to Warsaw. And I was sat at a cafe and I see a van go by. And on the front of it was like this kind of stencil of a fetus, because they were also pro-lifers. But emblazoned down the side was all of this hateful rhetoric about LGBT community. And I mean, I don't know much in Polish, but I do know what it means when you see like a circle with a line through it on the pride flag and it says no more paedophiles. It's a buzzword straight out of the don't say gay area. And yeah, it's something I have to think about my identity. I don't have to think about it in regards to safety every day, because, I mean, look at me. But the first time I did feel properly uncomfortable. Like, I'm lucky that I exist in the way that I do. I think we need to be better and do better, and I think the big problem that we've got is we have to put pressure on companies to be able to advocate for this. We have to put pressure on the sport to advocate for this. Because, geez, how good would it be to have a role model in F1 who's LGBT? That would be amazing. It would be. And hopefully we have something like that soon. Because until then, I think there is a real struggle. Thank you for watching and seeing through my thoughts. And I hope to see you around. Bye for now.